Welcome back to the channel for another video on our 22 WRX. We have an exciting new product today from ETS, so let's jump right over to the bench and I'll show you what we're installing. Let's go. All right, over at the bench we have ETS's new 22 WRX chassis support brace. So shout out to Stephanie. She's the one that packaged everything up for us. I laid all the hardware out for us already. What this does is when you install the front mount intercooler, you do have to uninstall the factory crash beam and you do lose that factory tow hook. Some states do require you to have a front license plate. So if you are running a front tow hook license plate, this is definitely going to be an option for you since they do put it back in the factory spot. Another benefit of this is when you do take that front crash beam off, you do lose some of the front rigidity of the car. So this is going to add that structural rigidity back to the front end of the car. Now, ETS made this super easy to install. These only go on one way. You see one side is stepped, obviously because we have the intercooler bracket there. And these actually only bolt on one way. And these are designed that they literally just slip right into spot. So it's gonna sit just like that. We'll just remove those bolts, obviously. We'll put the ETS ones back in for the bracket, and then they do supply new ones here. So we'll go over that. So these two will go on this side bracket. Let's drop this out. And then these two shorter ones, these will connect there into here. And these long ones are going to go through there. So you'll see me do all of this in today's video. Enough talking. Let's get our new ETS part installed. Let's go. Honestly, guys, this install isn't going to be that bad. I'm going to link, obviously, the intercooler install. And if you need help removing the front bumper, I'll link that video as well. But let's get this installed. Now this only goes on one way, so it just slips into spot and all the bolt holes line up. After you get the main bracket installed, you want to grab the big bolt and you want to grab these two brackets for the passenger side. And just by looking at it, I think we're gonna need to rotate this, so this is gonna be hidden on the back side. So let me rotate this around and then we'll get these two brackets installed. All right, with the brackets installed, you want to replicate that on the other side as well. So we already have our main mounting point and we already have our brackets on that side. So now you can grab the 4 bolts right here that are going to go through the top. And you can grab this first side and you can just slide the bolts through. All right, with everything loosely attached now, everything's bolted on. So all that's left, we just got to tighten the big bolt first, and then we'll get these 4 small ones. So let's get that tightened up and I'll show you what it looks like. And everything is bolted back up. You get a good view over here. So here's the other side. So I actually did go back and readjust the couplers again. I did get it positioned up again. I did have it facing straight down and I wasn't able to adjust it if I needed to. So If you look all the way around, it's not touching anything, and it's still accessible from the top, so I can still tighten it. Same thing on this side. See all the way through. So the last step for this install is going to get the bumper put back on. I want to get the bumper put back on, and I want to open up the toe cover, and I want to see how lined up this is. So let's get this bumper put back on. All right, bumper is back installed. I have the front tow hook thing off, so you can see it's perfectly lined up. So if you did have to run a front license plate and you wanted to use one of these brackets, you could definitely do that, but we don't need one here, so we are all good to go. Well, that's all I got for you guys today on this one. We got the ETS support brace installed. Stay tuned for more 22 WRX content. Till next time, see ya.